What is going on, good people of YouTube? It is me, Chavez, back with another Prize Picks video for you. Today is Wednesday, March 1st, 2023. New day, new month, new slate of games to be played in NBA. We got 9 of them on the schedule. And as always, I hope this video finds you doing well and in good spirits. I thought we'd start this video off with a quick recap over the week. Didn't realize that haven't been recapping these plays. Thank you, Mr. T, for dropping a comment in my last video, letting me know that's something you want to see on a regular basis. And I agree, that's something that should be covered in every single video. So moving forward, we will be starting videos off with recaps of the days, the day before picks. Because we have a few days to cover, we got some catching up to do. So let's get this going. And let's start off by recapping Monday, February 26th. We talked about 8 different props over here, and we went 5 of 8 on this day. So this is what didn't work out for us. Domantas Sabonis did not go over his 9.5 first half points. Drew Holiday did not go over full game 12.5 rebounds and assists. And Zach LaVine failed to get us over 33.5 PRA. What did work for us was Josh Giddey under 33.5 PRA. Damian Lillard under 14.5 rebounds and assists. Anthony Davis over 13.5 rebounds and assists. Cam Johnson over 6.5 first half points. And Grayson Allen over his 5.5 first half points. Transitioning into Tuesday, February 27th, we had Mitchell Robinson. Actually, we'll start again with what didn't work for us. Brandon Ingram did not go over his 25.5 point prop. He finished right at 25. Terry Rozier did not get us over 1.5 steals and blocks. He finished with just 1. And then Julius Randle gave us the old hookaroo. We had him over 12.5 first half points, and he gave us 12. What did work for us? Mitchell Robinson over 8.5 rebounds. Mitchell Robinson over 15.5 points and rebounds. Jason Tatum over 13.5 rebounds and assists. And LaMelo Ball over 25.5 first half fantasy points. Going into yesterday's picks, which I'm ready to put this day behind us, but I 100% own these picks, not ducking or dodging anything. Let's start with what worked for us, because there was only one play that hit, and it was Jordan Poole over 23.5 points, finished with 29. The rest of the plays just didn't hit. There's a quick recap of the week, and moving forward in each final look video, we'll be recapping the previous day's picks. Whew, all right. Now we can get into today's picks, and I have 3 that I want to share with you, as well as I have one intriguing play, like should we not. I'll leave that to the end of the video, because that prop is not yet on the board. So let's go ahead and start with prop number 1, and it's going to be Marcus Smart, and I like the over on Marcus Smart, 18.5 points, rebounds, and assists. So when we go over to statmuse.com and pull up the first game between these two teams played back on October 28th, we can see that Marcus Smart had a pretty good game, 38 minutes, finished with 11 points, 5 boards, and 7 assists. So that puts him well over his 18.5 points, rebounds, and assist prop that he has going on today. And then the second game, I think it should also be noted, this was an overtime game that the Celtics lost at home. Just got outscored in that final period. The second game was played in Cleveland, another overtime game, and Celtics got outscored again in the overtime period. But in this game, Marcus Smart had another efficient game, 37 minutes, 16, 6, and 5. So recent history shows that he plays well against the Cleveland Cavaliers. One thing I like about Marcus Smart, since he has returned from injury, is his minutes are kind of back to where they were before he got hurt. So when we go down and we check out full game minutes for Marcus Smart, 29, 35, 26 was a little low against Philly, but then right back up and played 34 minutes against the Knicks. I expect to see his minutes anywhere between that 35 to 37, 38 minutes tonight. Expecting this game to stay close. and another overtime game is possible between these two teams. If you want to, I am going to definitely play this. You can also go with Marcus Smart first half PRA. So I like his full game. I also like his first half for the same reasons. He's hooked this a couple of times versus Cleveland. He's right at 9, and his prop today is 9.5, meaning he has to give us 10. Overall, over his last 10, looks very good. 8 out of his last 10. All right, moving into play number 2. I like Terry Rozier over 22.5 points. We talked about him a little bit in the early look and research video last night. No LaMelo Ball for the rest of the season. What this means for Terry Rozier is even a higher usage rate moving forward. Heading over to props.cash, I want to show you what Terry Rozier's shot attempts look like with LaMelo on the court. And that's a lot of shot attempts. Now, let me show you what this looks like without LaMelo Ball on the court. It immediately increases from, right around 20 to well over 22. In some games, 24, 25. Look at this. And so that's just that's the effect of not having LaMelo on the court. And if we're going to get 25 plus shots from Terry Rozier tonight, I think we'll also get 23 plus points from Terry Rozier. Doesn't matter if they win the game or not. This is not a matter of talent versus talent or skill. This is a matter of opportunity equaling a higher usage and higher shot volume. Last play or plays that I want to go over are the assist props for Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell. I like the over on these. First of all, very low assist props on these dudes. Number 2, it's not often that you see it be flat. This will get bumped up at some point. I like this because we are somewhat protected by the hook. If they only give us 6 and 4, or if you play one over the other, if they only give you that number, your slips are still alive. Much easier to go over this than it is if it was a 6.5 or 4.5. So let's go back to those game logs between these two teams, and let's look at the first game back in October. No Garland in this game, so obviously you look to Mitchell to score more. Second game versus the Celtics with Garland in the lineup, still puts up 40 plus minutes in the overtime game. Points drop from 40 to 25 because now you have Garland in there doing his thing, and combined they put up 18 assists. This shows me that it is possible for these two to be on the court, dominate the usage, get their points, get their assists versus a Boston Celtics team that honestly probably won't show too much resistance in terms of assists allowed. And I have one also that's not on the board yet, but it's going to be Nikola Vucevic over 11.5 rebounds. If we get a prop, I like the more or the over on this. Looking back to last season and this season, obviously, but last 5 games or last 6 games versus Detroit, rebound numbers look good. He's either hitting this or he's just flat out not hitting it. He's not even going to come close. But he's averaging roughly 12 rebounds versus Detroit, and we need 12 from him today. He's still giving you a lot of minutes. So, in those games, he's roughly giving you 30 minutes in those games versus Detroit. So that means he's on the floor. He's going to produce. Yeah, I like the way this looks for sure. And then also, when he's on the floor, the Bulls just play better against the Detroit Pistons. So out of those last 6 games, when he's on the floor versus Detroit, the Bulls are a plus 15.4. And that's good. You don't want to be in a minus if you're a player. You definitely want to be contributing to the success of your team. So he's definitely doing that. So all the more reason to keep him out on the floor, giving him multiple chances to hit his 11.5 rebound prop. If we get it at that line, I definitely like the more. So I mentioned that I had one prop, intriguing prop, kind of like a head scratcher prop. Interested in what Joel Embiid's free throws made prop will be today. Last game versus Miami a few days ago, got 7 free throws. Got 7 free throws up, made all 7 of them. Then last 2 games versus Miami, these are all playoff games right here. So it's kind of a mixed bag. But going back to the regular season of last year, you can see that It's very high in these two games and then very low. And so typically Joel Embiid's free throws made are in the double digits, 9.5. Sometimes they're over 10. Interested to see what they'll be at today. When I looked at Bam Adebayo, is he is he sending Embiid to the line in these games? And I don't think he's doing that at all. He's not committing a ton of fouls. I mean, 3 fouls versus Embiid is pretty average. 2 fouls, 1 foul in the playoffs. Like he's not sending Embiid to the line a lot. So last game versus Miami, he fell under his point prop, probably because he didn't get to the free throw line enough. He fell under his PRA as well because he didn't get to the free throw line enough. So just something to keep in mind. Not something that I'm locking in, but it did catch my eye. Oh, we got KD on the board. That's cool. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is gonna do it for today's video. You got 3 player props that I'm definitely all in on. Rozier over points, both Mitchell and Garland over assists, and Marcus Smart over first half and full game PRA. If you like these picks and you want to see more picks like this, you want more information like this, I'm very, very close to opening up some memberships on the YouTube channel, some really affordable, low entry price tiers that'll allow you to gain access to additional player props as well as some detailed player write-ups for that prop. So let me know in the comments below if that's something that you'd be interested in seeing and being a part of. Thank you so much for stopping by the channel, just talking some NBA player props with me over on Prizepicks. Truly appreciate the time you take to just to listen to me talk. I love this. It's fun as hell, and I really appreciate all the support that you've given me and this little channel. And drop me a comment below, also letting me know what your favorite prop on the board is if you have one, and also what you think about my props, my looks into these games. Ladies and gentlemen, until tomorrow's early look and research video, Chavez is